doing up, ma'am? You can stay in bed as long as you like.
Oh, no, I couldn't sleep, Gail. I've been awake ages.
Well, have some tea, and I'll make some breakfast, and then you can get back into bed, OK?
No, I am going back to work. It's high time I was back in that salon.
You can't do that, ma'am. You've just come out of hospital.
Gail, I'd sooner be working than sitting about moping and twiddling my thumbs.
It's not on, ma'am. You're not well enough.
I'm sure Gail's right.
Granny, it's too soon.
No, please, look. I've got my business to think of, and there's lots of other things need seeing to. I mean, the insurance on the house, for one thing.
Audrey, have you forgotten? We told you can leave all that.
Oh, did you?
Yes, I'll see to it. You don't want all that aggravation.
And Maxine's coping very well at the salon. We just want you to take things easy, ma'am. You should be resting.
Yeah, all right, all right. Let's not have a lot of fuss about it. Oh, I just don't want to be a nuisance, that's all.
Well, you're not.
You'll never be a nuisance, Audrey. Now, have you taken your medication? We don't want you to miss a dose.
Just your paper bill, Richard?
Ah, yes, please.
Well, then that's 2 weeks, love, please.
As I thought.
How's Audrey?
Well, lucky. You could say very lucky. Apparently, she didn't inhale that much smoke, so she's in good shape physically.
When you say physically...
Well, Rita, between us, I mean, I know you're a very old friend of Audrey's. She wasn't in the greatest of states before this fire. And now she's gone through this distressing experience on top of everything else. Well, she's really very confused.
Oh, Lord. You know, it's the one thing everybody dreads as you're getting on a bit.
Morning.
Morning.
Oh.
Ah, Richard, the very man. I'm just on my way to your house.
Oh.
Yes, I thought I'd pop in on Audrey, see how she's coming along.
Well, it's very kind of you, Archie, but I don't know if it would be such a good idea just at present. She's gone downhill a bit since you last saw her. She's in, well, a bit of a shaky state of mind just at the moment.
Oh, I thought I might cheer her up a bit.
Well, I know you mean well, but I don't think you'd be doing her a great kindness the way things are. If you could leave it just a little while.
Point taken. My word. It's just as well Audrey's got you and Gail in her corner.
Most certainly is.
I mean, the minute Audrey's in her right, the minute she's up to it, I'll get on the phone. I mean, as soon as she's up to receiving visitors again, the happier I'll be.
Hi, Fred.
Hi.
Sarah, you nearly ready?
Yeah, 2 minutes.
We're going to move on or else we'll be late.
What's he doing now?
Fred, it's just a flying visit.
You'll upset her. The less she talks about what's happened, the better.
Well, I'll let you get on. I'll call back in a bit.
Oh, no, I'll be over in the Rovers. I'm popping over tonight, I dare say.
And you'll be sure of a warm welcome. I say a warm welcome.
Oh, Fred.
Bye, girl, love.
Bye-bye, Fred.
Richard?
Bye.
Ma'am, I'm taking Sarah to the hospital for a checkup.
Yes, all right, love.
But don't worry, you'll not be on your own.
I don't mind being on my own, Gail.
But you don't have to be, Audrey. I'll be here.
Right, glasses, makeup. Here we go. Oh! Gave me a right turn, Richard.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm going out.
Going out, is that wise?
I just fancied a breath of fresh air, so I thought I'd go for a walk.
Where to?
Dunno, really, just a walk. Across the Red Wreck, maybe. Along the canal. It's quite nice there now they've cleaned it up. That must be down to the Commonwealth Games, I suppose. And it brings me out near Archie's. Archie Shuttleworth.
You can't go on your own. I can't allow that, I'm afraid, Audrey.
Ooh, can't allow it? What do you mean?
Gail would never forgive me. I mean, she'd be worried sick. Look, why don't I come with you? You're right. It's nice down there along by the canal. I'll get my jacket.
Oh, forgive me, look. I don't mean to be personal, my love, but I'd rather be on my own.
You'll be safe with me, Audrey.
Never heard anything so stupid in my life.
There's nothing stupid about putting safety
We're
first.
back.
Oh,
Sarah's doing fine. I'm very pleased with her. What's going on?
Richard's trying to tell me that I am not capable of going out of the house on my own.
Sarah, go up and get changed.
Okay.
Ma'am, Richard's only doing what I asked him to, so there's no point in taking it out on him.
I don't understand, Gail.
He's trying to look after you. We all are. We care about you.
Yeah. That doesn't give anybody the right to tell me that I can't go out for a walk.
You can't be on your own, ma'am. Not anymore.
What do you mean?
What happened? The fire at the house. I mean, you could have died. You were lucky to get out alive.
Yes, I know that, Gail.
It's not safe to be on your own anymore. start losing your mind, it puts you in all sorts of dangers.
Oh, you're trying to tell me I'm senile, aren't you? You are, aren't you? That I've got to be looked after and minded like a little child.
For your own good, ma'am. You're a danger to yourself and to others. We just want to keep you safe.
That's all we care about, Audrey.
No. Okay. No. Okay. Am I so bad?
It's all right, ma'am. It's all right. We love you. And we'll always be there for you. Me and Richard. She's asleep.
Good.
She cried and cried. I did too. She doesn't want to face it, but she knows she has to. Oh, God, I hope I don't end up like that. Losing your mind. It's just awful.
You won't end up like that.
You can't be sure of that.
Well, I am. Don't ask me how I know, I just am. Anyway, look, we're going to have to be practical about Audrey. I mean, she's never going to be capable again. I mean, we're going to have to start to do her thinking for her.
I know. It occurred to me we can't let her do the cooking. We don't want to set in fire to this house as well.
I think we should see about getting power of attorney, legal permission to run her affairs for her, look after her property and money and so on.
You think so?
Well, I'm sure of it. I mean, the way she is now, someone could take advantage of her. Get their hands on everything she's got. Well, I mean, we wouldn't want that to happen, would we? Well, there'll be forms she'll have to sign,
She might not like that.
Well, I dare say she'll see it's in her own interests. Well, she puts great faith in you, She'll take notice of you. Hey, do you fancy a cup of tea?
Yes, I do. Do you realise we haven't had anything to eat since breakfast? We must be starving. I tell you something. I couldn't have coped with this on my own. I don't know what I'd have done without you.
Well, that's what I'm here for.
I'm striker, mate. What do you play?
Midfield.
No, that's okay.
Hi, Mum.
Where's your sister?
She's behind somewhere. This is David who lives next door.
Hey, David.
David, don't you tell your mum, okay?
What's going on?
What all that about? Come on.
I think I'll start pushing the insurance people, because the best thing we can do is get Audrey's house cleaned up and put it on the market.
Ma'am! Ma'am!
What's the matter?
It's Gran. She's out on the street.
Can't be.
She is. She told me not to tell you, but I think there's something wrong with her.
Oh, my God. What are we going to do?
It's all right. I'll go after her. Which way she go?
Past Rovers on Rosman Street.
Right. Don't worry, I'll find her.
Can I come?
No, you stay with your mum.
Well, let him help if he wants to.
I think it'll be better if I handle this alone.
Audrey! Audrey! It's only me! It's only me! Everything's all right! We need to talk, love.
No, go away!
Whatever it is you're worried about, we can sort it out right now. Just you and me.
No!
Audrey, this is not good, is it? How do you think it makes me feel, you running away from me like this?
Oh, just go away!
I can't do that because you need my help. Come on, I'm going to put you in the car and take
No!
you. Come on. Gail's waiting. She's worried about
You think I've gone mad?
I just think you need looking after, that's
Hey,
it.
Now, come on, get in the car. You'll be fine. You'll see.
I don't want to go with you. No. Archie.
What's all this back? Audrey, what's up? What's going on?
Oh, Archie, will you help me, please? Now, can I come in? Can I stay with you? Archie, please help me.
I'm sorry I had to see this, Archie. That's why I didn't want you to visit this morning.
Well, I don't understand. What's the matter, Audrey?
Archie, just let me come in. I don't want to go back to Gail's, please.
You see how it is? Her mind's wandering, Archie. You can't help her when she's like this.
Archie, I beseech you, don't let him take me back.
People are only trying to do their best for you, Audrey, love.
Yeah, come on. I'll get you home.
You need looking after, love. You'll be best with Gail.
Archie's right. I mean, you know he is. My girl's worried sick you're running off like that.
Well, you and Gail think I'm senile. You want to keep me shut up like a little kid in a playpen.
No. You see how it is? She doesn't know what's happening.
Yes, I do. I heard you and Gail talking. You'd like to get me certified so you'd have me put away. That's it, isn't it? You want my money?
Oh, come on, love.
Archie, I can see it all now. Everything that's happening, all the troubles, everything, the house on fire, everything. It's you.
That is so hurtful. How can you talk like that?
Archie, please, now, if you are my true friend, please, believe me. Please look after me. Please don't make me go with him.
All right, Audrey, you best go in the house.
Thank you.
This isn't right, Archie. You can see the state she's in.
This'll calm her down a bit. Now, just tell Gail not to worry. I'll see she's okay. Cup of tea and sit down. That's what you need.
He's after my money. He tried to kill me.
Yes. Come on, come and sit down. Don't worry, she'll be fine.
He wants to kill me. I know he does. He's been trying to kill me all along. No! Archie, that is the only thing that makes sense.
Oh, come on, Audrey.
Why else do you think he followed me here?
To take you home, he's worried about you. Audrey, open the door.
Go away!
Let me in. Come on. This isn't fair on Archie.
Leave me alone.
Archie, open the door. I need to talk to you.
Don't listen to him, Archie. Come on, let's call the police.
Audrey, I think you might be getting a bit carried away.
Haven't you heard a word I've said? He's trying to kill me. He wants my money.
Without you, Audrey. Gail's worried sick.
Look, if you don't call the police, I will. Where's your phone?
Well, it's in there, but...
Deal with this. Open the door.
No!
I'm sorry about this. Now, Audrey.
Get away from me! Just get out!
Calm down.
You're scaring her.
I'm not going to hurt you.
Now, back off now. You're making things worse.
She's just confused.
Look, you're terrifying the poor woman.
She needs to be with her friend.
Look, let's talk outside, okay?
You don't believe in me, do you?
Get out! Don't worry, Audrey. It'll be all right. I'll just have a word with him, then I'll send him on his way. Now, don't do anything silly.
I can't leave her with you in this state.
I can handle it.
She's not well. I mean, did you hear the things she was saying?
Yes, but you mustn't worry yourself about it. These kind of paranoid delusions, they're not unusual.
That's all she is. Paranoid.
Yes, I know. I've said it before. I've never known it happen so fast. No, it's probably delayed shock from the fire.
It's been coming on for quite a while.
Look, leave her with me for now.
Well, I can't do that.
Yes, let me talk to her now. I've got a spare bed. She can stay there tonight. She'll probably be okay in the morning.
I'd feel a lot happier if you let me take her on.
You saw her. You wouldn't get her in that car without a straitjacket.
Well, I can't impose on you like this, Archie. It's my problem.
Look, let's face it. You're the last person she wants to be with at the moment. So let me try and talk some sense into her. She's watching us now. So let her see you get into the car and drive off. I'll be okay. I'll look after her. You know. Go on now, go.
Okay. If you have any trouble, you promise you'll ring.
Yes, she'll be okay once you've gone.
him talking about my will, about power of attorney. I'm worth about £250,000 when I die, Archie.
You're not going to die.
But that's what he wants. Oh, I saw it in his eyes at the canal. He would have pushed me in if he could have caught me. I'm phoning the police.
No, hang on.
Why?
Look, let's you and me talk about it, eh, tonight, over a drink, think it through and sleep on it. You never know. Things might look different in the morning.
You don't believe me?
It's not a matter of...
No, you don't believe me, do you, Archie?
Audrey, you've been through a lot of trauma. It wouldn't be surprising if you were mistaken.
I am not mistaken. I'm not confused. He's trying to kill me. You saw what he was like.
He was worried about you. That's what I saw.
Archie, please. Look, if you don't believe me, no one will.
What happened? Where is she?
Don't worry, she's okay.
Richard, where is she?
She's staying the night at Archie's. I couldn't get her to come back.
Well, he should have made her.
She's in a bit of a state.
What sort of state?
Well, Archie used the word paranoid. In hindsight, maybe it was a mistake to go chasing after her.
She's not well. She's not safe to be on her own.
I know. But she's got it into her head that I'm trying to kill her. She thinks I'm after her money.
What have you done to make her think that?
She heard us talking before about getting power of attorney. That's when she made a run for it. She saw me following her. The closer I got, the more scared she became. By the time I caught up with her at Archie's, she was hysterical. There was no reasoning with her. I just had to get out of there.
Well, I know she's not well, but accusing you of trying to kill her. All any of us has done is try to help her.
It happens, girl. Believe me, in these kind of cases, it happens. It's a classic symptom of dementia.
There we go.
No, I don't want it.
Well, it'll help
No, I
calm
don't
you
want
down.
it, Archie. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
My nerves are in tatters, I'll admit that.
Well, it's not surprising.
But there's absolutely nothing wrong with my mind, Archie. I'm not confused. In fact, I'm thinking clearer than I have done in weeks, and I'll prove it.
Oh, you don't have to prove anything, Audrey. There's now to be ashamed of.
I'm not ashamed.
You could have died in that fire. It's bound to have had an effect, the shock of something like that.
Archie, please, it's got nothing to do with shock. The doctor gave me those tests before the fire, and there was nothing wrong with me.
You were referred to a psychiatrist.
Yeah, because I more or less made them refer me. I needed a second opinion. So many things were happening. I mean, yes, the only explanation I could think of was that I was losing my mind. Now I know the real reason, Richard.
No.
Archie, I had those tests and there was nothing wrong with me. Now I will show you. Ask me 4 questions.
What kind of question?
Any questions that I know the answer to.
Why?
Oh, it's one of the tests the doctors did, and I want to prove to you that I can do it, so come on.
There's no need for this.
Oh,
Audrey.
just do it. It's just 4 questions, you know. How old are you? Who's the Prime Minister?
Okay, who's the Prime Minister?
No, make up your own. Oh, come on, 4 questions.
Who's the Prime Minister's wife?
Right, go on.
Well, you haven't answered it.
Yeah, well, I'll answer at the end. Now, that's 1. I want 3 more. Come on.
Well, what's the capital of France?
Yeah, 2.
How many eggs in a dozen?
3.
Who was your last customer?
Your place or mine?
Mine.
Right, yeah, got it. Now, I'm going to count back from 100.
Oh, dear.
And when I've done that, if I can answer those 4 questions in the right order, it proves there is nothing wrong with my short-term memory, because that's what the doctor said. OK, 100, 99, 98, 97, 96,
I'm on call, Audrey. I really should answer
94,
that.
93, 92, 91...
Hello?
90,
Shuttleworth
89,
Independent Funeral Services. How can I help?
Richard told me what happened. I thought I'd check to see if everything's okay.
It's nothing to worry about.
79,
Yes.
76, 75, 74, 73,
I think so.
71,
It might not be the best time.
I want to speak to her.
Audrey, it's Gail.
I'm not going back there. Tell her I'm busy. 65.
But she's busy.
63,
Doing what?
62, 61,
Counting.
60.
Archie, just put her on.
She wants to talk to you.
55. Gail, I know what you're thinking, but you're wrong.
I just want you to come home.
I am not mad, and I'm going to prove it to you. Now, I'll speak to you tomorrow. I'm going now because I'm in the middle of doing something. 54. 53.
Hi, Gail. It's
52.
me again.
I'm coming round.
No, I think that might make things worse. Look, why don't you leave it with me?
I don't want to put you to any trouble, Archie.
Oh, don't worry. It's not a problem.
39.
Wow, it's so positive. Trust me.
Okay, well, we'll be around first thing in the morning, but if anything happens or if you need anything, just call me, please, anytime.
Of course.
Thanks for your help, Archie.
25.
Bye.
Is she still rambling?
Yeah, but Archie says he can cope. I don't feel right about this, Richard.
Look, if something happens, we can be round there in 10 minutes.
I should be looking after her.
Look, girl, we may be looking after her for the rest of her life. So let's look upon tonight as respite, eh?
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right. Prime Minister's wife, Sherry Blair. Capital of France, Paris. 12 eggs in a dozen. Deborah O'Brien. Ex-teacher, dyed roots and demi-wave. Am I right?
Spot on.
Well, you see, Archie, there's absolutely nothing wrong with my memory. I mean, I couldn't have done that if there was. I did not take that dress to the dry cleaners and forget it. And I definitely didn't take the battery out of my smoke alarm. So if I didn't do it, somebody else did. Archie, when the battery runs out, I go into the kitchen and I get a new battery, right? Then I take a stool into the hall and I climb up on the stool, I unscrew the alarm, take the old battery out and put a new one in. I mean, that way I only have to get up on the stool once. I'm getting on, I live alone, I don't be up and down on stools more than I have to be. So I know for a fact that if I'd gone to the trouble of taking the stool to get the old battery out, I'd have put the new one in while I was up there.
Well, maybe something distracted you, the phone or the door.
No, Archie, if I got as far as taking the battery out, I'd have finished the job. It only takes a second.
Well, what if you hadn't got any new batteries? What if you forgot to buy them?
Look, there's nothing wrong with my memory. I've proved that, haven't I? Oh, do you want me to do the test again?
No, you passed that test with flying colours.
Exactly.
Which proves that if you're concentrating, there's nothing wrong with you, which is great. It bodes really well. It probably means if there is a problem...
Yeah, Richard's the problem.
If there is a problem, it's nothing as serious as Alzheimer's or anything like that. Maybe it's a temporary thing. And once you've been to see the specialist...
I haven't got any need to see a specialist, Archie. I did not take the battery out of the alarm. Richard did.
Well, maybe.
Oh, maybe. I have forgotten nothing. My memory's perfect.
You forgot your glasses. You left them in the taxi on the night of the fire. And a good job, too. If I hadn't have gone back, you'd have died. Now, you can't blame Richard for that, can you?
I know you don't like to talk about it, but I need to know. I need to know what to expect.
She was a genius. I know I'm biased, but she was. She had this amazing head for numbers. She belonged in a bank.
Is that where she met your dad?
They were clerks in the same branch. As she gave it up when I was born, she wanted to be a wife and mother. I remember she used to take me around the supermarket when I was a kid. I mean, this was long before barcodes. And she'd get to the till, and the girl would keen all the prices. And if she ever got it wrong, she'd know. That's £2.20 over, love, she'd say. And she was always right. She could do the shopping, talk to me, and keep a running total in her head. That's the way she was. Well, she ended up getting a part-time job in that shop after my dad left. But she was better than that. She always said she should have been a bank manager. And every time I have to go in and talk to that idiot in my bank, it makes my blood boil.
Yeah, Richard was there when I put the dress out to go to the dry cleaners, so he knew what I was going to do with it. Then he gave me a lift straight to your place, right? I was doing Mrs. Cullington's hair, yeah. I remember that because her Carol used to be a former mayoress.
Right, yeah.
And then you gave me a lift straight back home. And the dress had gone, remember?
Yes, I do.
So Richard must have taken it to the shop when I was doing Mrs. Cullington.
Or you took it some other time.
And it must have been a Wednesday because they guarantee next day delivery and it says Thursday on the ticket. At least I think it does. I've got it somewhere. Oh, Archie, can you not remember when I did Mrs. Cullington?
Audrey, the very fact you've got this ticket is
Oh,
enough.
well, Richard planted it. It explains why it took me so long to find it. It's here. Oh. Ready for collection, Thursday, October the 31st. So it was technically on the Wednesday. And then Wednesday's early closing, isn't it? Now, you didn't get me back to my place till well after dinner time, did you?
No.
And the dress had gone by then. So I couldn't possibly have taken it to the dry cleaners, could I? Not if I was with you all morning in the funeral parlour.
I suppose not.
Oh, come on, Archie, think. Wednesday morning, October the 30th. Now, wasn't it exactly the morning that I was doing Mrs. Cullington?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, just think.
I can't. I'm sorry, I can't remember.
Oh, come on, it's important.
Well, I've got my desk diary over there.
Oh, we'll go and fetch it.
Look, but Audrey, if these times and dates don't match, will you drop this, eh? Will you admit to being mistaken?
Archie, would you just get the diary?
Poor Richard and Gail break their hearts to hear you talking like
Archie,
this.
get it.
Okay, just to prove a point.
30th of October.
October. Here we are. 30th of October.
Mrs. Cullington!
Hey?
Yeah, I'm right. I am right. So I couldn't possibly have taken the dress to the dry cleaners. So now do you believe me?
Well, this certainly does take a bit of explaining.
Well, Richard went back, got the dress, took it to the dry cleaners, and planted the receipt in my bag. That's the explanation.
Why would he do that?
To make people think I was going mad.
But why?
So he could kill me and no one would suspect.
What would make him come up with such an elaborate plan?